Hello everyone, the class will start at 8:10. Good evening everyone, am I audible? All right, so let's start on. So our today's topic is gonna be basics of mathematics. These are the questions which just require your mathematical skills and nothing else. Okay, if you're seeing the question and you are able to derive any kind of logic out of it and you're ready, like you're gonna apply it, then it will work out. Is it clear to everyone? Basics of mathematics is just about finding the logic of any problem in a mathematical way. They are basic mathematical calculations, addition, product, subtraction, and all. Just we need to derive that particular formula and apply it. All right, let's move forward. Anyone having any doubts? Why are we learning the mathematical questions? Why is it required in the DSA part? Anything like that? So let me tell you. Mathematical questions are generally a part of competitive coding. If you are really interested in competitive coding, you are interested to perform on the platforms like CodeChef, CodeForce, and all. Generally, whatever questions they give, they seem like that in some kind of algorithm can be applied to them. But actually, those end up being the mathematical problems. If you are able to derive the particular formula for that, then it will work out and your program will run. Is it clear to everyone? Other than that, there are lots and lots of questions other than the competitive coding as well. They are also being asked in the interviews. Interviewer also try to check your mathematical skills. So they try to give you some kind of tricky mathematical questions and they test whether you are actually good with your mathematical skills or not. It happens very less, but there are chances of happening it. I hope everyone has got a little idea of what I'm talking right now. So let's move on and see the first question for the day. It is nothing But you have to find out A power B. Okay, you have been given a number 2 and its power is 10, let's suppose, and you have to find out its answer. You have been given a number 6 and power is 3. You have to find its answer and correspondingly. This is A, the base number, and the power is called as B. Everyone clear what will be the outputs given to you? The outputs given will be A and B. Clear, everyone? Now let's see how to find this particular problem solution. 6 power 3 is nothing but you need to multiply 6 3 times. 2 power 10 is nothing but you have to multiply 2 for 10 times. Clear, everyone? Okay, let me give you one more example. 5 power 4, which means you need to multiply 5 4 times. So you all can see that whatever your base is, it is multiplied for power number of times. Everyone able to follow? Is everyone able to follow this? If if you're messaging, I'm not getting your messages. All right, then let's quickly see what can be done. If you know, let's suppose I told you there's A is 6 and D is given as 4. What you will simply do in the output, you will just print 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 again multiplied by 6, and you will print the result of it. Yes, no? If you know the particular values, you can easily print them. But what if they are dynamic? And leave that part. What if I give you A equals to 6 and D equals to, let's suppose, 100? So will you like write this particular expression for 100 times? Multiply by 6 for 100 times. Will you write that? Yes, no? You can respond, guys. Obviously, you won't because it's a kind of repetitive task and we generally try to avoid the repetitive tasks. So if it is repetitive, what should be applied here? Can anyone help me? Obviously, the loop should be used. Any kind of loop is fine. I am using here the for loop. Let's use your, from where should your power should start? You can start it from 1 or you can start it from 0. It depends on you. You should continue till, instead of Bhuvnesh, Jyotsna, Kishore, I want someone else to respond in the chat. Up to where should your loop continue? Yes, guys, I'm waiting for a response. Guess no one is actually there. Yes, anyone responding? Sandeep is saying 100. Sandeep, you will be having two dynamic values, right? A, which will be input by the user, B, which will be input by the user. Let's suppose I am taking here 6 and 100 as well. But instead of writing 100, which is completely static, we can take it as a variable form, which is B. Understanding this, Sudhir and Sandeep? Yes. And every time you need to increment it. What should be the next step? You can take here an answer variable. Yeah, what should it be initialized with? Can I assign here answer equals to 0? And coming inside every time, can I just do answer multiplied by A? Will it work? And at the end, you need to return your answer. Yes, okay. I got two answers who are saying that no, it won't work. Others, can you tell me, according to you, will this program work or not? Okay, I got four answers. The remaining people in the class, will this program work or not? Be fast. No. Okay. Okay. I got many answers. Obviously, since you are multiplying here, so your initial value cannot be 0. It should be 1, and hence that was wrong. Everyone clear with what I just explained? Yes, Ram, there is an inbuilt power function, but we need to understand that what is its internal implementation, right? The main purpose of this particular batch is to not to use the inbuilt functionalities. Obviously, you can use, but what if in an interview, a interviewer asks you, okay, you must be knowing about the power function. Can you just implement its code? What will you do then? So we have to be prepared for those situations. Is it clear? All right, then let's quickly trace this particular code. I'll take here answer initially is equals to 1 and your I value is also equals to 1. If int I equals to 1, what will be value? Ram, whatever values you want me to test, I'll just write the code in the ID and you can tell me your inputs. Right now, just let's see and trace this particular part, okay? So your answer is equals to 1. Your loop will start from I equals to 1, okay? I have written both the initial values. B here, let's suppose I'm taking it as 5. For an A is 2 and B is I'm taking it as 5. So is 1 less than 5? Yes, no. For your first condition that you will check is, just a minute. The first condition that you are going to check is if 1 is less than or equals to 5. Is it less? Yes, obviously. So it will move forward and multiply your answer with, answer is nothing but 1, with your A, that is 2. 1 multiplied by 2, your answer here will become 2 now. Is everyone clear? Good. Now the loop is over. It will go up again, increase the value of I, and now I will become 2. Okay. Again, it will check this condition is 2 less than or equals to 5. Is 2 less than or equals to 5? Yes, 2 is less than or equals to 5. It will come inside and change your answer. Answer will become ans that is 2 multiplied by 2 again. Nothing but that is 4. Everyone, are you getting clear? How the code is working out? Good. Again, it will reach the end. go up, increment the value of I will now become 3. Since it has become 3, it will again check the condition if 3 is less than or equals to 5. Yes, 3 is less than or equals to 5. It will come in. Your answer was 4. It will multiply a with it. 4 multiplied by 2, it will become 8. Now again, it will go up, increase the value of and I will now become 4. I hope now everyone is used to what is happening in this particular loop. Yes, no? Let me just try the final step. Again, it will check for 4 less than or equals to 5. It will come in. It will now multiply 8 multiplied by 2, that is 16. And here you will get I plus plus, that is I becomes 5. Again, it will go up and check if 5 is less than or equals to 5. Yes, it is. Everyone able to follow? Anyone who is left behind and is not able to catch up? You can just tell me. I can explain or trace this particular code again. Now when it will again go, here you will get the value as 32. I will increment to 6. I'll tell you. And when it will check for 6 is less than or equals to 5, it will fail. It will come out of the loop and return your answer. Clear, everyone? Now, Ram's question is that how do you know that I should start from 1? Ram, you have to keep a count, okay? Like you know that if B is 5, you need to multiply 2 for the 5 times. Yes or no? Are you able to follow? You must be understanding the problem statement, and you should know that if I have given A equals to 2 and B equals to 5, then this should be the condition. If you're not gonna answer, then how can I explain you the particular scenario? All right. Till then he answers, guys, there is one of the edge test case here, which is what if someone gives you the power as 0? And you all know that if any number power 0 is given, its answer should be 1. Yes or no? Yes. So you need to handle it. You can handle it in any way. Either, let me just remove this. Either you can initialize this particular variable as 0, and you can keep here I less than B. Instead of starting from 1, you can keep it starting from 0. It will handle your situation. Yeah, it can be done by if else, but why to write an if else condition if we are going to modify this particular code and it will work out for us? Yes, guys. Now let's see how does it work. Let's suppose I gave you 2 power 0, you need to find. It will come into this for loop, see that I is equals to 0. It will check. Your B is also 0. It will check for the condition if 0 is less than 0. Is it true or false? Is this true or false? It's false, right? So it won't go in and it will directly return the answer. Since your answer was initialized as 1, answer will be returned as 1. So your particular condition is handled. I hope everyone was able to follow. Yes, guys. So how many of you want me to write this particular code in the IDE? Be quick. Okay. Let me just quickly write this particular code. Give me a minute to start my ID. Uh, Guys, are you able to see the code? Sorry, I was on the mute and I didn't realize that I was speaking. So, did you saw what I wrote? Okay. How many of you did understood what I wrote? Got it. Good. Let me just run it. I need to print. And here you got your answer. Starting from 1, Jyotsna, see what will happen. If I start from 1 and I will apply the previous approach, and let me change the inputs here. I just give 6 and 0. Okay. If I run this code, okay. So it is also working, guys. Good, Jyotsna. But like, should we do it in this manner? Should we do it in this manner or the 0 method? Yes, anyone would like to answer this? Return answer is answer correct. Make it little dynamic. Dynamic is nothing but Abbas, you can just take and scanner class here. Everyone, do you know how to take inputs at the runtime? Okay. So guys, you can apply both the methods right now. It both will work. So when I started from the 0, it was handling the situation perfectly. And even if we are not starting from 0, anyways, your answer is initialized as 1. So it is working in both the ways and you can apply any one of the method. Yeah, it can be written in so many ways, but right now we are just seeing the basic approach. Clear, Ram? I just made this particular code as a dynamic code. Let's just run it. I'll give the inputs and you got the answer. Anyone having any doubts? Anyone having any doubts while running this program? Anyone wants to test any kind of input? You can just tell me right now. I'll do it. I'm giving you guys a minute of time. If you want to give any kind of input for this program, I'll just test it. We are just right now seeing it for the basic things. We'll come to the floating values and all later. As I told you, today we are learning about basics of mathematics. So I'm not complexing this particular program. Clear? Now just let's quickly move on to our next question for the day. It is, but before Abbas, I didn't understood your question. Can you please simplify it a bit? Anyone heard about this number? What is an Armstrong number? Okay, I'll come to your question a little later. I'll allow you all to unmute yourself and ask your doubts. You can ask then. And till then, everyone in the class, do you know what is an Armstrong number? Okay, I got one response as a yes. Forgot. What about others? All right, no issues if you don't know it. It's just a number. Let's suppose I gave you 143. Can anyone tell me, is it an Armstrong number or not? Those who know about Armstrong number, can you tell me, is it an Armstrong number or not? Base number, I guess. Okay. Bhuvnesh, I have written here 143. An Armstrong number is nothing but you need to cube every digit. Okay. You need to separate 1, 4, and 3 and take the cube of all of them. And at the end, you need to add them. If their addition gives you the same number again, then it is an Armstrong number. Okay, I'll give you an example here. Let's take an example of 370. Is it an Armstrong number or not? I'm giving you the task. You find the cube of 3, find the cube of 7, find the cube of 0. And you need to tell me if their sum gives you the number again or not. All right, so everyone is saying yes, someone is saying no. Yeah, it is an Armstrong number. 9. What you will get for 7 cube? Anyone just quickly tell me. Sorry, my bad. 27, and here you will get 343. For 0, you will only get 0. Adding them, you will get 370. I hope it's clear to everyone. Good. So, did you understood what approach to follow in this particular problem? It's simple. If you have been given a number like 370, firstly, your task is to separate each digit. Separating each digit, finding their cube, and adding it to some variable. Correct, adding them. Everyone able to relate to this problem? The part that should be discussed now is how to separate the digits. Correct. So for separating the digits, I'll just quickly tell you how to separate them. There are two functionalities which you can use here. One is division and one is mod. Does anyone know what is the functionality of division and what is the functionality of mod? Okay, let me just quickly remind you of that. If you have been given a number 343 and I use 343 divided by 10, and I use the mod also and use 343 modulus 10, what will be the answer for both of them? For the first, it will be 34, and for the last, it will be 3. That means if you do divide by 10, it removes the last digit from your number and gives the remaining number as your answer. If you do mod 10, it gives you only the last digit and remove the remaining number. I hope it's clear. Correct. So now we need to do this. If you have been given this number, what you can do? You can just write 343 modulus 10, get an answer here. Here you will get the answer as 3. Everyone agreeing or not? Now you need to find its cube. Take a, you can take a result variable and you can write here result plus, since you need to find its cube, it will be nothing but 3 multiplied for 3 times. You can also use the inbuilt functionality of power and anything, but I'm just using the simple approach. Everyone, are you able to follow this? Once you have found the 3, there is no use of 3 here. Now you need to fetch 4. So you need to remove this 3 also. Removing 3 means whatever your number was, you will change it to your number equals to number divided by 10. And your number is nothing but 343. So the result that you will get here is 34. Yes, guys, anyone who is confused? All right. Next is, again, you need to repeat the same process. You will write here answer is equals to 34 modulus 10. You will get the answer as 4. Again, you will write here result is equals to result plus 4 multiplied for 3 times. Yes, I hope you are able to catch this. Again, you will do the same process. Again, you will catch your num. Num will be equals to 34 divided by 10. Then you will write your answer variable and again the result. Anyone who is confused for what I am writing here? Anyone in the session who is confused? N, I'm not able to understand N. Okay, guys. So if you understood this part, since I can see no queries are here, you can clearly see everything is getting repeated again and again. Right, you fetched 3, then you added it to the result, then you divided the number. Again, you fetched 4, you added it to your result, again you divided it. Like the same things are getting repeated over a certain period of time. Yes, no? You can see the repetitions here. Yes. So now let's see how to write the program for this. You will be having a int, sorry. You just need to tell if your number is Armstrong or not, right? So its return type should be Boolean. Armstrong number, and you will be given here some number. Okay, now what you need to do? You need to take here a variable answer for your final answer. And you also need to take here a Boolean variable, which will tell you if your number is Armstrong or not. I'm just writing it arm. And right now it is false. Clear, everyone? So you saw in 343, you fetched 3, you fetched 4, you fetched 3 again. At the end, when nothing is left, then you need to exit the loop. Yes or no? Yes. So what should be the condition of exiting the loop? You can just write here, while your number is greater than 0, you should continue in the loop. Otherwise, you should just exit the loop. Clear, everyone? Okay. Next is you can take here a remainder variable because you're finding the remainder. And first of all, you will do the mod. Everyone able to get this? Why we are doing the mod? Yes. Now, whatever remainder you are getting, just imagine the number is 343. Now you got 3. What you need to do it with now? You found 3 in your R. What needs to be done now? You have to find its cube and add to the answer. So your answer will now become answer plus your remainder multiplied for 3 times. Clear, everyone? All right. Now you found your cube. Now you need to reduce the number. In sense, now 3 is found, you need to remove it. So your number will now become number divided by 10. Clear to all? Clear to everyone? And that's it. This loop will repeat. And at the end, you will get your answer. Everyone clear with the loop? Okay. Coming out, you need to check if this answer is equal to this number. So can I write here if answer is equal number? Will it check and give me the correct answer? Yes, guys, be fast. Okay, one is saying. Now here's the twist. You were continuously dividing your number, and at some point your number becomes 0. Okay. Obviously, you have kept the condition if number is greater than 0, it will continue in the loop. At some point, if it becomes 0 or less than 0, the loop needs to stop. Correct? Everyone able to follow this? No response, guys. What happened? Are you not able to get this point? Okay. So your answer here is like, let's say 27 plus 27 plus 64, but your number is 0. So obviously it won't match anytime, and it is never gonna give you that if a number is Armstrong or not. Everyone clear? Everyone clear? Now let's just quickly see it in the IDE. Here I'll take a random number. Let's suppose I'm taking here a valid number, 370. I'll pass it in the correct Vishnu. We will see it in a moment. In this, I will pass the num. Here, you can just take your answer variable as 0. Start your loop. Right here, if num is equals to 0, you need to continue in the loop. You need to find the remainder. You need to add the cube to the answer. And at the end, you need to modify your number. Coming out, you will, as I said, you will be matching your number with your answer. If they are matched, you need to return true. In other conditions, you need to return false. This was the logic that you all suggested. How can we write? I am not sure what you're asking. Why can't, I'm just giving you an example here right now. I'm not writing a proper thing. I'm just showing you whether it will work or not. Okay, so you all know that 370 is a valid number, but see, it is giving us a false, which means your code is not working properly. Yes. Okay, so what needs to be changed so that it will work properly? If condition, Okay, now let's just unmute you guys. Yes, someone is saying if condition should be applied. This is already an if condition. What should I write here so that it will give me the correct answer? Yes, Jyotsna, you can unmute and tell, or you can message me. Bhuvnesh, your answer is correct. I want others to try as well, the same thing. Abbas, I didn't understood why you have put a closing bracket. Good, Sudhir, correct.
I'm thinking that outside the while loop, num is 3 and answer is 370.
Hmm. Answer is not 370. Answer can be like anything. Okay, right now it is 370. Okay.
So the num value has been constantly being modified, but answer is the higher value.
So it will, when it will check here, it won't be returning true, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what needs to be modified? Because you know that whatever number you got and whatever answer you have found, they are same.
yes,
And if they are same, then it is an Armstrong number, correct?
yes, yes.
So how can you keep that thing in mind and change your program accordingly? Clear with what I asked as a question?
So make the numbers num and this modification as different names.
Yeah, right. See, the problem is only that your number is getting modified, right? So you can just
Yes.
copy your number in some temporary variable.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the end, you just compare your number with that temporary number. It will work
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Good. Everyone else who answered the same, good. And see, here we got true. I hope everyone is clear now. Okay, good. So I am done on my end for the day. If anyone is having doubts in any program I have taught today, you can ask me. Anyone wants me to trace the code or anything, I can do that as well right now. So you can just message me or I'll just close the call. Yes, anyone having any doubts?
Actually, I joined late. Other than Armstrong number, what was the program you did before?
I just explained A power B. I guess you were in the previous class when I explained that.
Mm, does it work for square root also? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't recall.
square root, no, it's the power thing. Okay, A power B. If
Okay.
you give some numbers, like let's suppose, okay, I'll just run it for you. I'll give here 2, let's suppose, and I gave here 3. So 2 power 3 is 8, so you got the answer. That was the program. How
Mm.
to find the complexity of the program, Abbas, that will be discussed in the coming sessions, okay? Only up to like tomorrow is the last day for the demo sessions. You all have to get enrolled by Monday. From Monday onwards, the sessions are gonna start.
Madam, I have enrolled. I want to practice more questions. Is
Mhm.
there some way we can get
You can
to
just
practice?
go to the hacker rank, go to
Mhm.
problem solving in that, and start solving the basic questions.
Basic questions. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Abbas, is there any built-in function? For what you want the built-in function? For Armstrong number or for the power? Classes will be there in weekends as well? No. Only weekdays will be the classes, not on weekends.
So tomorrow, would there be regular class or
Tomorrow
this?
there is the last session of the demo. I will be giving some more mathematical questions yesterday. Okay,
Okay.
and from Monday onwards, the actual batches start. Okay. To find the complexity, there is no inbuilt functionality. No, Anil, on Saturday also there is no class, only up to Friday.
So February 21st, what Monday
Yeah,
is
you
the
can.
one?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Abbas, I hope you got the answer to your question. Anyone else having any doubts? You can unmute and ask as well instead of just writing it. Okay, it's fine, Vishnu. You can. You like from Monday onwards, as soon as you all are getting enrolled and the official batch is getting started, there will be a Telegram group where you all can stay connected with me. Any doubts, any kind of questions, you can just ping me in the chat, like in the Telegram group, and I'll be answering to that.
Ma'am, in your sessions, only this logics only will be explained, ma'am. There will not be any programming
This is programming, right?
concept
Yeah, what?
covering. Ma'am, like only logics of the program will be taught, or you will be covering all the other like linked list, dynamic libraries, and variables and other concepts in Java.
Ram, do you have the syllabus with you for this particular course?
No, madam.
So you can get it. You can ask the admin people to share you the link of the syllabus and you will get to know what will be covered. Linked list, dynamic programming, and all are the part of this course. Okay.
Few stacks. Okay, ma'am.
No, but this week it's not gonna start. Abhijit, I guess they might be confused. Yeah, it will be informed. No need to worry about it. Anyone having any other doubts?
Madam, I have one small thing.
Yep.
Once we know the trick, how to solve it, it becomes super easy to just write the thing. Uh, and
See, after learning this course, you will get comfortable with seeing the DSA questions and thinking about its logic. It is not that you are learning any kind of formula or any kind of trick which you are going to apply to every question. Okay. So you will get comfortable with these kind of questions, but it won't be like that. Okay. You will be like, okay, I know the trick and I'll be able to solve every question. For every question is new. You need to approach in the same way. Clear? Okay.
yeah,
I don't teach system designs. It is a different, it will be available in a different class.
ma'am, can you put the screen of Armstrong number also question?
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay, then I guess no doubts anymore. So I'll just cut the call. Any other doubts, guys? Product.
Madam, once this explains the Armstrong number, madam, this one logic, madam.
I need to explain this Armstrong logic.
Very short, in very shortcut.
Explaining it in a very short will be, I'll just explain you the problem logic. It is you have been given a number. You have been given a number as 370. Okay. Now what you need to do, you need to separate all the digits of it. For every digit, you need to find its cube and add all of them together. Clear?
Yes.
After adding them, you will get an answer.
Two,
Here you are
370.
getting it. Yeah,
370 will be the answer, madam.
correct. You are getting an answer. Then you need to compare your answer with the number which you got as an input. If the answer and the number are equal, it is an Armstrong number.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is not.
Okay, madam.
Clear? If I get,
Okay.
let's suppose 143. 143 is not an Armstrong number. So it will return false. Clear?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
hope you understood. Okay, guys,
I
where
really
can
like how simple examples you give, and then you give enough time to think about it. I
okay,
really like it.
thank you for the feedback. Sandeep, where can you get the notes? For what you want the notes, Sandeep? And Abbas, I'm not clear with what you're saying. Product dev means web dev tools also. Yes, guys, just quickly tell me what are you actually asking so that I can answer your queries. Abbas, do you want to ask anything? Or Sandeep? Okay, Sandeep, I just answered your query. The notes right now is not getting provided because it's like it's the demo sessions. Once the batches start, the notes will be given topic wise. Yes, Abbas, so you can just quickly unmute and ask your doubt. Okay.
Madam, I have one doubt, madam. May I?
Yeah, sure.
Madam, I want to learn this Hadoop technology, madam. So what is the I have to learn in Java, madam?
Hadoop to learn in Java or not? I guess whatever course, like what whose ever faculty course you are going to take, I think that question you should be asking them that in what language they are going to teach you that particular
No,
thing.
it will be Java will be in the Java will be there. So I had that like what topics in Java I should be perfect. So what topics in Java I had to learn, then I can proceed with that Hadoop course.
Again, I will answer you the same thing that if you're going to
Okay.
take the Hadoop course, you
Okay,
should
madam.
be contacting the faculty of that particular course so that you should know the prerequisite to attend that batch. Okay.
Okay.
Let's suppose I tell you that, okay, you learn this thing in Java and you will be good to go. But what if that particular faculty is having some different mindset? So you better ask them, okay?
Okay, madam. And moreover, in interviews, this data structure questions will be more like.
Yeah, they are, but they just not avoid your skills as well. They do ask the questions from your skill set as well. So no need to worry. Maintain your skill set, but also learn DSA because DSA is a question which is definitely going to be asked. I hope all your answers are cleared now. I want. I am guessing that you are asking that in the product-based companies, will the web development be useful and DSA? Like, are you asking this? The web development and DSA will be useful to get into the product-based companies? Yeah, they will be. Product, see, if you are experienced, then web development and all will give the strength to your resume. As when they will see your resume, they will definitely ask whatever, like if you are having this much time of experience in your life, what you have learned and what are the projects you have done. So development is important for that. DSA is something which I just told that these are the questions which are definitely going to be asked in any product based companies. So these two skills are very much required. Okay. Any other doubts, Abbas or anyone? I hope no.